Hey, what's up, everybody? Technology, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I mean, anyways, what's up? This is the rideshare analyst Jason at the Super Uber 505 channel. I'm all of the above. Super Uber 505, Jason, rideshare analyst. This is not a this channel. Let me just start first by saying this channel. It's just a channel. It's my rideshare diaries of sorts, right? Just kind of showing you what I'm dealing with out on the road, Lyft and Uber and whatever, even Instacart. Cause I've just started doing Instacart because Uber is terrible right now. So you got to kind of like pivot, right? You got to move from one thing to the next. You got to add some stuff. We don't have Spark. We don't have Flex. I don't mess with food. I mean, I'll go do Instacart. That's it. I mean, because it's just picking food out. I'm not like gonna go to McDonald's and grab someone's food. That's just people. Even with Instacart, people can take their tips away. It's ridiculous. Anyways, so this video is just kind of say, hey, what's up? Thank you for following, sharing, liking, commenting, and all that great stuff. So quickly, I don't want to go over this too quick or too slow, but too fast. This video we're gonna kind of look at mainly is just to look at Lyft because Lyft has been logging me out since November, and they've been logging me out after three consecutive declines. Now it's two. And I'm first going to show you this relationship that we have with Lyft and read off their terms of service. Then show you some evidence, and then you can comment and tell me what you think below. I mean, this is not conjecture. This is just straight my experiences with Lyft and Uber, and you're going to see it for yourself. So let's quickly look at this relationship with Lyft that we have. So as a driver on the platform, we acknowledge and agree that we are in a direct business relationship between, Lyft and the independent contractors like ourselves. We and Lyft, so the independent contractors and Lyft expressly agree to, or that one, this is not an employment agreement and does not create an employment relationship between us, which, right, if you guys kick us off the platform after not accepting trips, that's questionable. Number two, venture. No joint venture, franchisor, franchisee, partnership, or agency relationship is intended or created by this agreement. So just us being independent contractors does not mean anything. It does not guarantee us anything. We have no authority to bind Lyft and undertake to represent ourselves as employees, right? We can't say we're an employee of Lyft. A lot of people think that when we drive for Lyft and Uber that we are employees, and I really tell them, hey, we're independent contractors. Lyft does not and shall not be deemed to direct or control you or your performance under this agreement specifically, including in connection with your provision of rideshare services, our acts of omission, our operation and maintenance of our vehicles. We retain sole right to determine when, where, and how long we will be on the Lyft platform. They do not and shall not be deemed to unilaterally prescribe specific dates, times of day, or minimum number of hours to be on the platform, which is questionable because they basically say, hey, if you drive between 1 and 2, we'll give you $6. That's kind of determining when we drive or not, right? Because if they didn't, they would have those bonuses available all days, all times. But they don't. They have them at certain days and certain times. Um, Here's the important piece. It says you retain the option to accept or to decline a rider's request for specific services via the Lyft platform, or to cancel an unaccepted request, for rideshare services. We are subject to the current cancellation policies. Lyft does not and shall not be deemed to require you to accept a specific request for rideshare services as a condition of maintaining access. Well, I mean, if we're not accepting rides, you kick us off the platform. That's kind of determining that for us, right? I mean, I didn't log myself out. I didn't say, oh, this is garbage. I'm going to stop driving for Lyft right now and wait. No, they don't. They kick you off. You'll see. with the exception of any signage required by law. So basically, the last part of this says we don't have to have their logos on our car unless it's required by law or permits. Every state's different. I'm not going to drive around with that on my car during personal time. I take it off. I don't do that. You acknowledge and agree, right? We have complete discretion, which is we don't. Like, we don't. I would be able to pick how much I would basically take that ride for. Be like, oh, hey, Jason, here's a ride from this place to this place. How much do you want to pay for, how much would you be willing to pay, or take for this ride, right? How much would you want us to pay you for this ride is what I mean. So, you can see right there, that's our relationship with Lyft. They don't follow through with it, and they log us off. So you're going to look at the evidence that I'm going to provide you, and you look at it, you determine, comment below. Let me know what you think. But again, this is just my channel, trying to provide evidence of things that happen. We all should work together to make a difference, right? And I feel like I haven't said this yet, but there is a Show Me the Love where we're turning off the apps on Valentine's Day to show them that we deserve more. I mean, that's all we can do. We can't really picket the line, right? Strike, whatever, but you can not take rides, right? If you don't take rides, and you can say, hey, we're done getting the garbage. Like, you're going to see some of these rides come up. There's nothing that's a dollar a ride. Some of them, you get lucky. There's a couple rides that you might see that I should have taken. But I'm in the middle of dealing with all this stuff with Lyft. So let's watch the evidence. Alright, so let's take a look at this first video that I have. So this video is at 10:19 on the 13th of January. And we're watching it right now, so I'm just basically sitting here online. I'm downtown Albuquerque, so supposedly, I'll show you the screenshot. Supposedly, here in Albuquerque, you can get 27 per hour, per online hour, Friday through Sunday, here in Albuquerque on Uber. And that used to be the case. It's not the case anymore. You're not going to do it for anything less than a couple 100 miles on your car. I'll tell you that much, if not more. But anyways, we're just kind of hanging out downtown at 10:20. Just started driving. I think I've been on maybe half an hour. I usually start about 15 minutes before. And the reason why I do that is, well, I don't really start, but I get out there and I get to the position I want to be in. I get something to drink, some caffeine. And so here's the first ride. 3.4 for $4.36. 14 minutes. So here's my first Lyft request. So there's 12 miles for $7.16. It's like 65 cents a mile, bro. 65 cents. So we're just chilling. Just watch. There's my first one that I did not accept. Did not accept that Lyft ride. I know we're just waiting, but here it'll happen here in a few minutes. Give it a couple more minutes, and then you'll see that another ride's gonna pop up. And I'm not gonna take it because it's trash. We'll do some quick math on that too when it pops up. So yeah, we're just hanging out, just chilling, just wasting time, just getting older, just dying in the moment. Like, dude, it has gotten so bad out here. Like, there's so many people doing Uber. Like, I thought it was just people from the holidays. Maybe people got laid off. Maybe people are just hurting for cash. Albuquerque, New Mexico in general is a broke state. Social economic status is strained. Resources are limited, if none at all. And yeah, you have to have more than one job for the most part to live out here because everything has gotten more expensive with everybody moving from California, New York, and all these other places where they just come out here and buy straight cash houses. They don't even have to have a house payment because they sold their house for straight cash during COVID, right? I mean, if you were smart, people sold their houses and moved. Then they went to Texas and Arizona and New Mexico. So yeah, so I've been sitting here for a minute, right? No rides at all. So I'm checking to see like what the earning trends are. These trends are from the last 28 days. It does not mean anything whatsoever. It says it's busy, but I'm sitting here not getting a ride, right? Like literally sitting here. This little recording of this stuff right here is 10 minutes. So it took 10 minutes for me to get a ride. So yeah, so we're still hanging out. You're going to see it here in a second. It's going to pop up. Here we go. All right, here's ride number 2. I'm not going to take it. All right, so let's see. It's 21.3 miles for $12. 56 cents a mile, friends. 56. Logged me out. You see it, right? You see they logged me out. Two declines. Two declines. You've been sitting here. That's literally one video. I've been screen recording everything. So here we go. I'm going to go into the help menu, which is no help. Like literally, they don't want you contacting them, bro. They don't want you contacting them. So here it is. I'm looking. All right, let me see. What's going on? Let me find how to contact Lyft and tell them to stop doing this. Watch, you're going to see that this is going to come up on November 29th. Right? So here we are. We're just watching this video. And I'm trying to figure out where to send this message. They make it so hard to get a hold of Lyft. They don't want you contacting them. They don't want you contacting them at all. I truly believe that's what customer service people, not employees, but like businesses, they make it so hard to get a hold of an employee right now. It's crazy. All right, so let's see. That's 5.7 miles for 575. I missed it. Like I couldn't do the math that quick. My phone's acting stupid right now. But yeah, here I am trying to figure out what do I do, who do I call, right? Yeah, it's just ridiculous, man. All right, so that's 10.7 miles for 846. That's 80 what? So that's 83 cents. Do you see how inconsistent it is? It depends on all these different. I don't even know. It, 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 what? I mean, the evidence is right here. This is not conjecture. This is it. Look. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna go into my chat history. December 22nd. I already had the same conversation. So look, November 29th. November 29th, right? Then December 22nd. I can go back and get that video if you need me to put it in here, okay? So here I am telling them not to do this anymore because they're doing it for a second or third time. This is like a third time. See, look. 12/20 November 29th. That's when they did this during Thanksgiving. I'm still affected by it. My acceptance rate here is terrible. I do not accept a lot of rides at Lyft. So yeah, this is how difficult it is to deal with Lyft. I mean, you can't get a hold of them whatsoever. I mean, they don't want you contacting them. Um, Maybe if it's a safety concern, they'll like let you go right through. But I mean, there is no way to get a hold of Lyft. So there's the first evidence that I have, and let's check the next one. Hey, what's going on? All right. Um, Part two, second evidence. Right here we are, and we're so now it's midnight. Right, 12:21. I made about $50 so far on a Saturday night. Yay! So I'm just kind of looking through, sitting here bored. Here's my stats, my compliments, and all that good stuff. Just kind of bored, right? What do we do when we're just sitting in our car, like waiting for a ride? Yeah, if you have suggestions on how to kill time, put it in the comments. Like, well, how do you kill time? So yeah, so I don't know. Here's my passenger compliments, my smooth cruiser report, and the fact that my acceptance rate is not good enough to get into these tiers or whatever they call them. I have no idea, but we're just chilling, looking around, and here we go. We're about to go into the notes. We're about to go talk to these guys again, dealing with this again. But what I noticed right after this conversation is it actually went back to normal. Isn't that interesting? And then you're going to find out that I have a video from today, January 18th, which is today when I'm recording this video and making this content, that they did it again. So, they keep playing games. So I'm going back and forth from Lyft. And it's still not busy, but it says it's busy. Like, here we go. Here's our. Please know we can't remotely log you out. Well, the system is logging me out, dude. You aren't. Humans aren't doing it. The system. You guys have the algorithm doing that. Like, you sit right there. Look at these. Like, they just did it. Watch, they're going to do it again. They're going to do it again. Right when I'm doing this, they're going to log me out again. Here we go, watch. Before I close this session out, blah, blah, blah. See, they don't even want to hear it. They basically just strong arm you into getting off of the chat or the phone or whatever. They don't even address it. That's been their protocol. Their protocol at Lyft is, oh, if this person says this, just get them off. Don't talk about it. Don't bring it up. Just tell them we don't do that, which is a lie, because you could see it clearly right here. I'm trying not to get upset, but here we go. All right, so there's a ride coming through. You're going to see, like, I'm still typing these messages. I'm not going back to do anything. Type in the messages. You're going to see the message come up that says that I declined the ride or I missed the ride request. Watch. You missed a ride request. Here, I'm going to type this message, and when I get back, I'm logged out. Logged out. And so anytime that I'm on Lyft and I start taking rides, I start recording this. Boom, off. Offline. Offline. Not for... They're kicking you offline for declining ride requests. That goes against that relationship. They just did it again, man. Like, I literally am showing you proof of this. So let's just wait. Like, here, he did it again. Yeah, I got fat thumbs. So that's why I always have to correct it. Alright. Alright, we're going back online. Oh, what's going to happen now? I mean, this when I started in August, I can make $200 a night easily, Wednesday through Sunday. Easily. I can make more on weekends, but I was pulling in 200 on a Wednesday night, bro. And now, like, I'm getting nada. I'm lucky to get $100 a night, $100 a day. And, now it says it's extremely busy right now. That's what Uber is saying, but it doesn't match. Like, the earning history says $4 signs, but when you go to the map, it says three. How is that even possible? So right here, right, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna tell the app that I'm not getting ride requests, and it's gonna tell me that I've had some in the last hour, which I have. But I mean, not if it's $4 busy, you're not sitting here. If it's showing those earning trends, like literally, legitimately, you're not sitting there unless they're throttling you and they're not letting you drive. I don't know. I know people are gonna say otherwise, and it's conjecture, but a lot of things have changed for me since I got that false allegation. That's the antecedent. The antecedent is anything happening before the behavior, right? Like if you're driving and your car and it turns red, that red light is an antecedent to tell you to stop, right? You see the red light, you stop. Antecedent, anything happens with behavior. You see the red light, you stop. You're at a stoplight, you see the green light, you hit the gas, you go. That's an antecedent, right? So anything happens before that behavior. So anything that happened before my stuff that's happening right now, I can't tell you for sure, right? Like it's just an observation based on trends. I understand that it's not as busy as it used to be, but like I was getting consistent boosts every week until the false allegation. I don't get any boosts. I haven't had a single boost since then. And I haven't had any quests since then. And so people are saying this is the conjecture part, but I'm telling you, I mean, why would I make this up? I could show you my earnings, dude. I've restarted my phone. I cleared my cache. I've also, uh, I'm letting you see the conversations that I'm dealing with here because this is what they're dealing with. This is what they're putting us through. Like I'm literally telling them I have evidence. They're calling me a liar, telling me that they're not logging me out. I mean, and let's see, that's 7.9 miles. Like, come on, bro. That's like 70 cents a mile right there. I should have took that one. I should have took that ride right there. That one I should have took just to get going, like moving. But I was dealing with Lyft, so because of Lyft, I didn't take this ride. Honestly, right here we go. Got to go back and deal with this. I keep getting requests from Uber now. Like all of a sudden, I should have took this ride. It wasn't bad. I mean, it was more than $1 a mile. Well, you have a choice, right? My choice is not to hammer my car. My car is worth more than that to me, anyways. Um, that's 2.4 for 350. That's over $1 a mile. All right, here we go. One request. That's 8 and 8, 16. That's 6.6 miles. I declined it. All right, just so to prove my point. There's one. So this is when they stopped kicking me off. After that last message, look, here we go. Declined a second time. So after my messaging them, they stopped kicking me off. Do you see that? Weird, right? Like it's the same day. The exact same day, dude. I mean, it's literally a couple hours after they were doing it at 10 o'clock. So now it's midnight after I've taken some rides, and now it's slowed again. And so I'm sitting here waiting, and they stopped kicking me off. So they did something to stop kicking me off. Look at it. This is the exact same day. I'm gonna deny this third one. Here we go. That's 4.1 miles, dude, for $4. For less than $4, I think. Yeah. So look, so they've stopped kicking me off now after I've basically called them out. I think I logged out here if I remember correctly, or did I? I don't know. Actually, I think I logged out, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, see, right after that, uh, they're just gonna kick me off because they can't say anything, right? Like they're they know what they're doing. I mean, all right, so there's that video. One more piece of evidence I want to show you today. Today they're going back to kicking me off after twice. All right, we're on our third piece of evidence. This is gonna be quick. This is gonna be fast. So, I mean, you're gonna see this within the first 30 seconds. Here we go. You see, I'm sitting here in the Nob Hill area, just sitting here by the university area. So here's 5.9918 plus 6.9 is 12.8, $9.10. 71 cents a mile, my friends. Here's the second one. All right, second ride for the day. Today is January 18th, rather. Boom, logged me off after two declines. I'm speechless here. Like, what is this? What is this? They can just kick you off for not accepting any rides? That goes against that we have the right to choose. I am not choosing those rides, so they're basically kicking me off the platform. It's ridiculous, man. So here it is. You tell me what you think. You see the evidence. I mean, it's clear as cut. Night is day. Day is night. It is what it is, my friends. This is no conjecture. This is what's happening to me on Lyft when I don't accept any rides. I mean, 2 point. This is 3.1 miles for $3.37. That's a dollar a mile, like a dollar something a mile. So um, here I am again, trying to figure out where to send this message to. Well, there is no message that I can send, right? Oh, you're kicking me off the platform. Where's that option at? Like, come on. So, anyways, so again, hey, thanks for watching. As always, here's the evidence. There's no conjecture. I mean, it's black and white, dude. I mean, I want to show, right, that, I mean, let's see what happens. This is a problem. You can't figure out where or what option to pick when you have a problem, right? Like, there's nothing on here for apps, like the app being glitchy, right? Like some people call this has a name for the CEO, right? I'm not gonna say it, but um, yeah, I don't even know what to say. But yeah, I mean, you let me know down in the comments what you think. If you're getting the same thing, comment down below, and maybe we have to look into seeing what options are out here for us because clearly they're going against the terms of service. If they're kicking me off the platform for not accepting a ride, How is that fair? How is that not determining me accepting more rides or not? They're basically saying, "Oh, you didn't accept the last two rides, so we're going to kick you off right now." And I don't think that's fair, to be honest. Um, yeah, I don't think it's fair at all. And I do this part time. I've been doing it more full time, but I've not really been driving because I'm not going to waste my time in my car. Like, my car is a valuable asset to me. My other job, I need to drive for it. I'm actually going about to drive across the country to Boston. So, um, I'm going to go back into the one from Sunday, and I'm going to, like, here, see, here it is again, right? Saturday, there's all my information. I don't know what to do. And yeah, so I mean, I know this is a long video, but I really wanted to show the proof of this happening. I've updated the app today. The app is up to date. There is no reason why this is occurring other than it's just a thing that Lyft is doing to us. And I'd like to hear how many people this is happening to. Please comment down below. Let me know, like, share, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you later.